Good morning, student. Jai Swaminarayan. Welcome back to Atmic Green School, Jhareshwar Bharuch. My name is Swati Sharma and it's class 7th maths and our chapter is congruence of triangle. Student, yesterday we see what is congruency means when two things are same, then we can say that they are congruent to each other. If there are line, then if the length are same, then that is a congruent to each other. And if I talk about angle, if the measurement of angle is same, then they are congruent to each other. Now in the case of a triangle, we know there are 6 elements, total 6 elements are there. Okay, and total 6 element. What is the 6 element? 3 sides and 3 angles. So in the case of triangle, we have to see the 3 sides and 3 angles are equal or not. Okay, so it is not necessary you have seen all the six elements of a triangle. Okay, you can see only 3 elements, means we can see in this video some congruency rule of for a triangle. Okay, so whenever we want to find congruent of triangle, if two triangle are congruent or not, we can only find with the help of that rules. Okay, so there are some rules, that is SSS means side side side, side angle side, angle side angle, and fourth one is RHS. RHS means right angle, hypotenuse and side. Okay, understand? So let's see the congruency rule for triangle. Okay, understand? Revision. Okay, in this chapter we learn what is triangle, what is congruence of triangle. Okay, if two objects are exactly the same shape and size, they are said to be congruent, and the relation between the two objects being congruent is called congruence. Okay, the method of superposition examine the congruence of plane figure, line segment and angles. Okay, method of superposition हम क्या बोलते हैं, उस मेथड को क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? सुपरपोजिशन मेथड. ओके, सो in this method we can examine the any figure to be congruent. Okay, now a plane figure is in any shape that can be drawn in 2 dimension. कोई भी प्लेन फिगर को हम 2 डायमेंशन में क्या कर सकते हैं? ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. ओके, बिकॉज any plane figure having only length and breadth. Okay, now if two plane figure are congruent, if each when superposed on other cover it exactly, so it is called superposition method. Okay, understand? A plane figure is any shape that can be drawn in 2 dimension. Okay, if two line segments have the same or equal length, they are congruent. Also, if two line segments are congruent, they have the same length. Okay, if I said to you two line segments are congruent, then it is of same length, and if the two line segments are same length, having same length, then it is congruent to each other. Okay, if two angles have the same measure, they are congruent. Also, if two angles are congruent, their measure is same. Okay, understand? Now, if two angles are congruent, the length of their arms do not matter. Okay, if two angles are congruent, so the length of their arms do not matter. Okay, understand? इस केस में मैं आपको खाली एंगल की बात कर रही हूँ. ओके, नॉट ट्रायंगल के एंगल नहीं आएंगे इसमें. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ क्राइटेरिया ऑफ कॉन्ग्रुएंस ऑफ ट्रायंगल. इफ टू ट्रायंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट, स्टूडेंट वी कैन सी, अगर हम कोई 2 ट्रायंगल लेते हैं ABC एंड XYZ. ओके, और हम ट्रायंगल ABC को कट कर लेते हैं और उसे XYZ के ऊपर सुपरपोज कर देते हैं. The two triangle cover each exactly, and they are the same shape and size. Also notice that A falls on X, B on Y, C on Z. Okay, so we can say that the two triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, understand? Or we can say that A corresponds to X, B correspond to Y, and C correspond to Z. Okay. And in general, we can say that the two triangles are congruent if all the side and all the angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding side and angle of the other triangle. Okay. In two congruent triangle ABC and XYZ, the corresponding vertices are A and X, B and Y, C and Z. That is a corresponds to A corresponds to X, B to Y, C to Z. Okay, similarly the corresponding side are AB and XY, BC and YZ, AC and XZ. Also angle A corresponds to X, B to Y and C to Z. So we write ABC correspond to XY, Z. Okay, understand? Now we can tell if two triangles are congruent using four axioms: SAS axioms, ASA axioms, SSS axioms and RHS axioms. What is SSS axioms? SSS congruency criteria tell us two triangles are congruent if three sides of one triangle are equal to the three corresponding side of the other triangle. Then we can say that two triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, understand? Now our second axiom said that SAS congruence criteria means side angle side congruence criteria say us that is two triangle are congruent if two side and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the two sides corresponding two side and the included angle of the other triangle. Okay, then we can say that SAS congruency criteria is hold. Okay, is exist. Now RHS, what do you mean by RHS congruence criteria? Two right angle triangle are congruent if the hypotenuse and a side of one triangle are equal to the hypotenuse and the corresponding side of the other triangle. Okay, understand? That is called RHS congruence criteria. And RHS, R means right angle, H means hypotenuse, S means side. Okay. Now ASA, angle side angle congruence criteria. Two triangle are congruent if two angle and the included side of the one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angle and the included side of the other triangle. Okay, understand? And we can write it agar AX, ABC and XYZ are two triangles, so we can write it A is correspond to X, B is correspond to Y, C is correspond to Z. Or we can write AB, two side AB is corresponding to XY, BC is corresponding to YZ, CA is corresponding to X or ZX. Okay, understand? And similarly you can write angles corresponding. Angle A is corresponding to angle X, angle B is corresponding to angle Y and angle C is corresponding to angle Z. Okay, understand? So this is corresponding criteria. Okay, understand? Now we can tell if two triangle are congruent using four axioms, that is SAS, ASA, SSS and RHS axioms. Okay, SSS congruency criteria, two triangle are congruent if three side and one triangle are equal to the three side of the other triangle. Okay, SSS criteria SAS criteria congruency criteria say us two triangle are congruent if two side and included angle of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two side and included angle of the other triangle. Okay, what is RHS? Again RHS said that two right angle triangle are congruent if the hypotenuse and the side of one triangle are equal to the hypotenuse and the corresponding side of the other triangle. Okay, understand? Now ASA, two triangle are congruent if two angle and the included side of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles and the included side of other triangle. Okay, then and then we can say that these four criteria only you can use these four criteria and you can easily prove two triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, now let's talk about our subject enrichment activity in this chapter. Okay, so here what is your subject enrichment activity? You have to so student, you know we are discussed congruence of figure. Okay, so in this activity you have to consider any square or any triangle. Okay, any two triangle, any two square and cut them. आपको क्या करना है, सुपरपोजिशन मेथड को यूज़ करके बताना है. आपको दो स्क्वायर्स में से एक को कट करके दूसरे के ऊपर रख कर बताना है कि ये दोनों की दोनों स्क्वायर कैसे हैं, एक दूसरे के कॉन्ग्रेंट हैं. ओके, और you have to take circle or you have to take any of any two. आप ट्रायंगल ले सकते हैं, स्क्वायर ले सकते हैं, सर्कल ले सकते हैं. ओके, सो डू इट बाय योर सेल्फ दिस सब्जेक्ट एनरिचमेंट एक्टिविटी. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड. और यू कैन टेकिंग एनी हेक्सागन. Okay, what have we discussed in this chapter? Again, in this chapter we have discussed congruent objects are exact copy of one another. Student, you know if you go to market and buy any pen, so एक स्पेसिफिक कंपनी का पेन की हाइट, साइज सब कुछ कैसा रहेगा बच्चों, सेम रहेगा. लेंथ, ब्रेथ सब कुछ सेम रहेगी. अगर वो आपके पास है तो भी और अगर आपके फ्रेंड के पास है तो भी, मतलब उसका साइज एंड शेप दोनों कैसे रहेंगे, सेम रहेंगे. ओके, द मेथड ऑफ सुपरपोजिशन एग्जामाइन द कॉन्ग्रेंस ऑफ प्लेन फिगर. Two plane figures says F1 and F2 are congruent if the trace copy of F1 fits exactly on that of F2. We write this F1 is congruent to F2. What is the sign of congruency? This. So you can write F1 is congruent to F2. Okay, two line segments AB and CD are congruent if they have equal length. Okay, and we can write this AB, this is line segment, is congruent to CD. Okay, however it is common to write it AB is equal to CD. हम कॉमनली क्या लिख देते थे, अगर दो लाइन इक्वल है तो हम उसे इक्वल टू के साइन लगा कर लिख देते हैं. ओके, एंड वी कैन लर्न ऑल फोर criteria for congruence of figure. Okay, and we can learn how to prove congruence of any triangle. Okay student, so in this chapter we learn four criteria, that is side congruency criteria, angle side angle congruency criteria, side angle side congruency criteria, and RHS, right angle hypotenuse side. Okay, now there are no such angle congruence of two triangle. Okay, because when we talk about only angle, then it doesn't mean two triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, now two triangle with equal corresponding angles need not be congruent. In such a correspondence, one of them can be an enlarged copy of the other. Okay, understand? They would be congruent only if they are exact copy of one another. Okay, when we can say that two triangles are congruent to each other, when they have exact copy to each other. So student, the triangle chapters is over. In this chapter we learn about triangle. Okay, in a triangle there are 6 elements, that is 3 angles and 3 sides. The lines and we have classified triangle into two parts according to their sides and according to their angles. Okay, according to their side we have classified into three parts, that is equilateral, isosceles and scalene. Okay, what is equilateral? Equilateral meaning all the sides are equal, then we can say that the triangle is equilateral. Okay, and if the triangle is equilateral they are also equiangular. ओके मीन्स अगर ट्रायंगल इक्विलेटरल है तो वो इक्विएंगुलर भी होगा, मीन्स उसके ऑल द साइड्स एंड ऑल द एंगल्स आर इक्वल. ओके, इक्वल इन मेजर. नाउ we can talk about isosceles triangle. What is isosceles? Only two sides are of equal length. And what about scalene triangle? In a scalene triangle no one side are of equal length. Okay, now according to their angle we have classified it into again three parts, that is first one is acute angle triangle. All these angles less than 90 degree, then the triangle is said to be acute angle triangle. Okay, obtuse angle triangle, only one angle greater than 90 degree, then we can say that the angle is obtuse angle triangle. And the one angle is exactly 90 degree, then we can say that the triangle is right angle triangle. Okay, what about median of a triangle? The line segment joining a vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of its opposite side is called a median of a triangle. A triangle has three medians. Okay, a triangle has three median. The perpendicular line segment from a vertex of a triangle to its opposite side is called an altitude of the triangle. And a triangle also having three altitude. Okay, what is exterior angle property? An exterior angle of a triangle is formed when a side of a triangle is produced at each vertex. Okay, you have two ways of forming an exterior angle. Okay, an exterior angle property say that a measure of any exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measure of its interior opposite angles. Okay, the angle sum property of a triangle is say that the total measure of three angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay student, and a triangle is said to be equilateral if each one of the its side has the same length. In the equilateral triangle each angle has measured 60 degree. A triangle is said to be an isosceles if at least any two of its sides are of same length. The non-equal side of an isosceles triangle is called base. The base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal in measure. Okay, understand? Now property of length of side of a triangle. The sum of the length of any two side of triangle is greater than the length of the third side of a triangle. Okay, the difference between the length of any two side of a smaller than the length of the third side. And the property is useful to know if it is possible to draw a triangle or not. Okay, understand? Now in a right angle triangle the side opposite to the right angle is called the hypotenuse and the other two sides are called its leg. Okay, it's very important property. Okay, understand? What about Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras property, in a right angle triangle the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of on its leg. Okay, if a triangle is right angle this property does not hold good. Okay, अगर ट्रायंगल राइट एंगल नहीं है तो ये प्रॉपर्टी उस पर एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगी. दिस प्रॉपर्टी इज यूजफुल टू डिसाइड वेदर अ गिवन ट्रायंगल इज राइट एंगल और नॉट. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? ये प्रॉपर्टी आपको कब यूजफुल होगी? जब हमें पता करना हो कि ट्रायंगल राइट एंगल है या नहीं है. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? सो दिस वे our this chapter means congruence of triangle and properties of triangle and its properties. We can completed these chapters. Okay, now tomorrow onwards we have started our fifth chapter, that is lines and angle. Okay student, we have started our chapter lines and angle, and in this chapter we learn about geometrical fundamental geometry, means basic of the geometries. Okay, understand? So student, we completed our chapter triangle and congruence of triangle. So you have to remember which congruency rule is exist and which are not exist. Okay, understand? So if you remember this, then it is very helpful to you in next classes. Okay, understand? So this way, so student, this is the your triangle chapter. There are some type of true and false are coming in exam, true and false, fill-ups or MCQ type question. If the exam is in Google form, then it must have true and false or MCQ type. And what about true and false? सी ट्रू एंड फॉल्स किस टाइप से आ सकते हैं? ऑल इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट और नॉट. तो आपको बताना है क्या सारे इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं. सो यू हैव टू राइट यस और नो और ट्रू और फॉल्स. ओके, सो दिस टाइप क्वेश्चन इज कमिंग in your exam also. Okay, understand? So all the equilateral triangle are not a congruent. Okay, means it's a false. Now next one is, if two rectangle have equal parameter, they are congruent. If two rectangle they have equal parameter, so they have congruent to each other, it's also false. Okay, now square having same area are congruent. अगर स्क्वायर का एरिया सेम होगा तो क्या वो कॉन्ग्रुएंट होंगे? सी, इन अ स्क्वायर ऑल द साइड्स आर इक्वल, सो व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर? साइड इनटू साइड. ओके, सो इट्स अ ट्रू. ओके स्टूडेंट, नाउ सर्कल हैविंग सेम सेंटर आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट. अगर सर्कल का सेंटर सेम होगा तो क्या वो कॉन्ग्रुएंट होंगे? नो. अगर सर्कल हैविंग, इफ सर्कल हैविंग इक्वल रेडियस देन इट दे आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट. सेंटर सेम होने से वो कॉन्ग्रुएंट नहीं होंगे. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? सो इट्स फॉल्स. अंडरस्टैंड? अ सर्कल विथ डायमीटर 3 cm इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू द सर्कल विथ रेडियस 3 cm. सो डायमीटर एंड रेडियस बोथ आर डिफरेंट. अगर डायमीटर 3 cm है तो उसका रेडियस क्या होगा? 3/2. ओके, एंड अगर हम बोलें कि एक की रेडियस 3/2 है और एक की रेडियस 3 cm है, तो क्या वो दोनों सर्कल कॉन्ग्रुएंट होंगे? नो, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ if it is given, if triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, so CA is congruent to RQ. क्या CA RQ के इक्वल होगा? congruent होगा? so it's also false, because हमें वो क्या दिया हुआ है? वो ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. तो आपको इसको देख करके पढ़ना आना चाहिए. ए का करस्पॉन्डिंग है पी, बी का है क्यू, सी का है आर, और आपको पूछा गया है सी ए इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू आर क्यू. सी का करस्पॉन्डिंग क्या है बेटा? आर, वो तो बराबर दिख रहा है, बट ए का करस्पॉन्डिंग क्या है? पी. तो यहाँ आना चाहिए था पी क्यू, बट यहाँ लिखा है आर क्यू, सो इट्स अ फॉल्स. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? सो दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन यू हैव फेस in exam. Okay, understand? So practice it. Okay, have a good day.